Peace be with you, and welcome to Healing Lives with Positivity 24/7, 365, 365 days, 24/7. This is a platform that's dedicated to my inner child. So, from my inner child to your inner child, always remember why you came, why you were born. You chose your path, you chose your parents. Life path number 2. What is good? I pray that all is well, and I know that that is the case. I celebrate and salute the divinity in you. So this platform has taken on a little bit of a different calling from what I initially started out as. There are some previous videos at this platform. They are timeless, where I kind of go more into story time, sharing my story. You know, sometimes as content creators, we come off, or we can be seen as people that are just talking, but kind of like talking at you. And oftentimes people want to know the story behind the person, right? What qualifies me to be here and speak, in the way that I do, or be able to recognize pain and trauma, because I have successfully, as have you, completed cycles where I had to go through things like anybody else. Nobody's exempt. So I do share parts of my story. So the previous videos, the moral of the story is, the previous videos are a little bit more focused on where I come from. I kind of talk a little bit about my childhood, but I also get into the angel numbers. So this platform is dedicated to numerology, life path, your birthright, destiny, right? Now, these are general readings. You might meet another life path number 2, and maybe they're a little bit different. Maybe they're not as introverted. Maybe they're more extroverted because of the experiences that they have had. That's what really makes life exciting, is when you get to meet all these beautiful expressions of God. It's beautiful. I love it. Never duplicated. Extremely and beautiful, unapologetically authentic, right? So I love that. That's what's so beautiful about life. So listen, come on in. We're going to chime into the energy. Life path number 2. Let's just see, what is the universe telling you? Let's read about your number. I have been doing my research, okay? The thing about content creation, or at least as it relates to me, I study a lot, y'all. A lot of what I had to learn up to said point by way of trial and error. Whew. I bring all that to the forefront, with the hopes that I can use my story for something, because I can't go back to those times. Well, I could, but I just want to extract what I have learned and bring it here with the hopes that I use it as a tool to help somebody who's going to help somebody. And then positivity 365 days, 24/7 becomes a beautiful, contagious energy that just spreads all over the world, right? That was a lot. That was a mouthful. Listen, I love you, life path number 2. So if you don't know your life path number, how do you determine that? You take your month, your day by way of the numbers, and the year, and you add them all up till you get to a single digit. If you get to the number 20, then your number is 2. If you get to, let's just say 11 by way of a double digit, then you want to keep adding those numbers until you get to a single digit. 1 + 1 = 2. So that's how you do it. For some of you, you know that. This is for the people that want to know what is their life path number. So this says life path number 2. Oh yeah. In numerology, signifies a sensitive, cooperative, diplomatic individual driven by a desire for harmony, balance in all areas of life. This really does give me a Libran energy when I think of that. When I think of harmony, I think of the peacekeepers, the people that love to avoid conflict. They can see things from all sides. You really absolutely do require peace, right? And that's what you want, not just for yourself, but other people. It says these individuals are intuitive, empathetic, and skilled at seeing multiple perspectives, so you can see all sides, making them natural peacemakers, mediators, supportive partners in both personal and professional setting. Their strength lies in their ability to foster connections and inspire equality through their heightened sensitivity through their heightened, sensitivity can also lead to self-doubt. That's going to be the polarity that's going to be the shadow side, right? It says sometimes they get their feelings easily hurt because you yearn for positivity and balance. Sometimes people that can't understand that have a tendency to project that, and then you hold back your own needs, right? Maybe you're life path number 2 that used to do that. Maybe you don't do that anymore. You say, you know what, that part of life path number 2 doesn't resonate with me. And that's really the beauty of how we take what resonates and leave the rest behind, right? So it also says you possess a very deep and emotional sensitivity and a strong intuition that allows you to understand the feelings and needs of others. Empathetic and nurturing, you are a compassionate caregiver who prioritizes the well-being of others, and you enjoy lifting them up. You enjoy encouraging them. Cooperative and adaptable, you thrive in groups and situations, demonstrating patience and willingness to compromise and work in diverse areas by way of different viewpoints. Artistic and appreciative, you have a beautiful, strong sense of beauty, balance, rhythm, and may enjoy art, music, or other creative expressions. Challenges, beware of being overly sensitive, people-pleasing, indecisive. Okay, so we know, right? The goal for us being here and just talking more about your life path is for purpose and growth. It is simply a kind reminder, okay? Excuse me, I'm over here drinking a protein shake, and I promise you something stuck in my throat. Hold on, y'all. Throat chakra. So I can speak my truth here. Okay, so listen. Life path number 2, all right? So I feel like the universe is just reminding you to always assure that you are okay. Because you are so compassionate, so sensitive to others, you've mastered that. You know how to give. But oftentimes, you may forget to receive. It's a game of giving and receiving. That's really how life is. That's really what keeps the balance, right? So let's just see. What is it that the angels have to say? The angels and the ancestors and the universe for life path number 2. Something's going to happen within a couple of days. And you know what's so interesting? This card is from another deck. I have the angel cards here, the other angel cards. So this is the Oracle in Divine Time. I didn't want to pull from that, but you know, I don't believe in coincidences. So something about something taking place in a couple of days for you could be significant. Something significant about the month of November, okay? I just saw that on one of the cards, but I really wanted to pull from the Namaste card. So let's just see. Something about a couple of days, okay? If you're making a decision, and you know what's so interesting? Look at the way the clock is on the number 2. Whoa, life path number 2. There are no mistakes when you're in flow. And I feel like we're really in a nice pocket of flow by way of energy, by way of frequency. The messages always come out very effortlessly, right? Okay, so life path number 2. The universe is saying, make friends with the voice in your head. Take a moment to make friends with the voice in your head. The best friends listen more than they speak. So just take a while to listen to what the voice in your head is telling you. Are they nice things? Are they negative things? Just listen. Do you for 8 minutes? Yeah, do you. Maybe you need to do you, boo. This says, do this for 8 minutes. While doing this exercise, begin to accept the good words and put away the bad ones, the naysayers, the negative thoughts, the negative Nancys within the mental mind, right? Make friends with the voice in your head so that when it speaks, it will shower you with encouraging thoughts and positive emotions. Whoa, I love this for you. I love this for us. I feel like we've all been a life path number 2. We've been a life path number 1. That's the beautiful part about reincarnation and transformation, because even as I'm reading about the attributes of number 2, according to maybe what someone thought to put onto Google, and maybe there's more information that's still evolving about life path number 2 as we decide to evolve to different levels, right? That's just one opinion or an outline, right? So you chose this life, the life of the Good Samaritan, the life of the humanitarian. I feel like we've all been a life path number 2. Okay. So if you're a life path number 1, maybe you need to learn something from life path number 2. If you're a life path number 2, maybe you need to learn something from life path number 9 or life path number 8. And that is the beautiful exchange between the numbers and balance by way of numerology, at least in my opinion. Show us, Holy Spirit, anything else for life path number 2? What is it that the universe wants to say? Remember the good things that you are good at. So maybe you need just a little reminder. Sometimes, we fall into like a rut. Everybody has that time. We're like, okay, you got to hype me up. You got to find a mirror and look at yourself and say, hype me up. And so you hype yourself up. So remember the good things that you're good at. Forget the things that you're not good at. And if you're not good at something, just work at it or put it to the side until you feel like you want to get better at it. If you don't, then leave it there, right? But just remember what you are good at. Make a list of all the things that you are good at. If you need help, ask a close friend or somebody, what is your best characteristics? Ask people that know you. This is interesting because I stuttered right here. I stuttered because I'm sitting here thinking in my mind, like, who can I ask about myself? You know what I'm saying? Okay, and if there's nobody to ask, then just go within. That's all I can say. But this says, ask people what talents they believe you possess. The range of good things will start pouring in from small to large. As your list comes to a close, you'll be amazed and grateful at the same time for all the things that you have become proficient in. You have acquired much skill, life path number 2. Be thankful, be grateful, help your body react in a positive way. Normalize that. All of a sudden, you will be able to feel an overwhelming sense of abundance when you just remember to be grateful for the things that you have and what you are good at. This will help vanish any feelings of stress and inadequacies. Ooh, life path number 2. Life path number 2, the universe is talking to you. This says examine your surroundings. Something's happening in a couple of days. It says examine your surroundings. The universe is saying come to look at things with fresh eyes. A baby doesn't look at their surroundings as being good or bad. A baby looks upon their world as being interesting. Renew your thoughts again. Don't label what you see. Just take interest and find amazement in it, as if this is the first time that you've laid eyes on it. When there is nothing to categorize or label, you will feel free of prejudice and stress. You will feel peace and wonder. Okay, life path number 2. Let me tell you something, life path number 2. I love this energy for you. I love this energy for me. I'm really honored to have channeled it. And I want to channel some more. Now, in life path number 1, I think I introduced a little bit of tarot, and I think I will do the same. So let's just pick up on general energy for you, okay? Chime in down below. I want to know what y'all think. Okay, let's just see. Which cards do I want to use? I'm trying to see which cards I used on the... Oh, excuse me, y'all. I am burping. Okay, burping. I'm trying to clear my throat chakra. I just came from the gym, child, and I'm drinking a protein shake with almonds and beef pollen and some hemp and some other stuff. Almond milk and protein. It's interesting. So, needless to say, let's see what's going on here. Hold on. What is this? Healing Lives with Positivity 24/7, 365. Okay, here we go. So, interesting. Very interesting. Interesting how people have made a playlist of my videos. I had no idea. Wow. I had no idea that people had made playlists. That is so funny. I need to come up as myself. Whoa. Welcome to my channel. Hold on, y'all. It's been a minute, y'all. It's been a minute since I have been on this platform, but you know what? I said to myself as I was thinking about what I wanted to do next, Spirit told me, you know what? You really need to resurrect your other platform. Don't forget about your other platform. And I'm like, you know what? I do. Because I got so involved, so invested in spiritual court, y'all, that I was just like, because when the beginning of the year started, 2025, I knew that it was going to be intense, okay? I literally poured everything into Spiritual Court TV. Now, if you don't follow me over there, check me out, okay? I also have a new platform that I'm about to introduce. I'll let y'all know about that once it's done. So I will have 3 platforms, okay? They're all different platforms. They all cater to different things. This one is going to be Inner Child, Divine Birthright, your path, what you came here to do, kind reminders, you know, just reminding yourself, oh, that's why I'm here. Oh, yeah, okay, let me get to it. Oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing now. This is really what this platform is based on, okay? So let me just see. Okay, so I did use some cards. Let's see. So I'm going to use these cards. Let's just see what the universe wants to say. Y'all, I got Namaste cards over here. I definitely need to organize my cards. The card that's in here that says, reflect and grow. Look in a mirror when you have a chance. This exercise will expose the things that are hard to swallow. When you see your reflection, try to bring to the surface the things that you need to improve on. This can make you feel a little sad, depending on, you know, where you're at and how you see yourself. But this is just the first part of the exercise. Take all the things that you need to improve and tell yourself that you are good at them. Tell yourself that you will try harder and get better at them. This will seem silly and maybe a little difficult at first, but if you are consistent with this exercise, you will look at the mirror one day and realize that you have improved and that things you feel a little short on are now assets to your character. Reflect and grow. Ooh, I love these little kind reminders, how these cards are in the wrong deck, but at the right time. So it was really at the right place at the right time. Like there's no mistake that these cards were here for my life path number 2. I love that. So you could be putting some type of energy out into the universe. And here's the answer. That's how I feel. I'm learning from my beautiful life path number 2. I love y'all. Listen, this says through the door. The door reminds you that opportunities arise unexpectedly. Be open to new experiences and growth. So if you've been feeling isolated to yourself, maybe antisocial, your higher self is saying it's time to break out of that. There's people that need to meet you. There's people that want to know you. Equal give and take. You've learned some good things about how not to overgive and overplease and making sure that everybody else is okay and forgetting about yourself. You are your number one person. And remember, no is a complete statement. I had to learn that. I had to learn how to say no. But I watched my mother overextend herself, and I had to unlearn her tendencies. I had to get out of her shadows. I had to figure out, where did I learn to do that? And I would be so depleted at the end of the day. And then when you tell people no, it's like you never said yes. That's when I realized, oh, I was around a lot of people that were really taking advantage, but I was allowing it because I was saying, oh no, I got it, I'll do it. Yeah, let people help you. This is what Spirit is saying. So something about being open to new experiences and growth, and step outside of your comfort zone. I know that's right. Come through, life path number 2. Life path number 2. Somebody's birthday could be on the 2nd day of the month. That's not for everybody. This says, communication is key in any relationship. Always set clear intentions. So you might be called to write down your intentions. Maybe do a vision board, something like that. Look at how beautiful the cards are. I just love the artwork. I love it. Look at the door. You know, we always talk about cycles being closed, but new doors are opening. So having the courage to step out and do something different is absolutely going to determine how you process the next moments in your life. This says communication is key in any relationship. Always set clear intentions. So this is like setting healthy boundaries. Look at the frog. Look at the frog. Setting healthy boundaries, speaking your truth, letting people know, no, I don't like that. Or yeah, I do like this. But I feel like when you do that, it sets a tone for how people will treat you because they see how you're treating yourself. Although you are giving, although you are very caring, although you love to see people happy, people have to know where you draw the line, not to overextend. Because even if you overgive and overextend, you have really nobody to blame. People will only treat you how you allow them to treat you. And what's the worst thing that could happen? They don't like you, or they decide that you're not my cup of tea. That's okay. What's the worst thing that could happen for them? They have to lean on their own or do something on their own. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so listen. Yeah, so what's the worst that can happen? They have to do it themselves. So Spirit is saying something about you have this beautiful giving spirit, right? And it's beautiful when it's in equal give and take. I help you, you help me. That's how we find balance, right? But when one person is doing it all, whew, I've been that person too. I still have to catch myself from being that person. So if somebody says, you need help? I just say, oh, thank you. Yeah, I do. I need good help, right? All help ain't good help. But yeah, just allowing people to help you. This says Duchess. The Duchess urges you to create a loving, nurturing space for yourself and others. Show kindness, compassion, understanding to foster growth, healing, and connection. Whoa, I love this picture. The Duchess. The Duchess is a commanding energy, but very intentionally, not in a way that it's overbearing. It's just, it is what it is. You're commanding from the universe what it is that you want, and that is a form of co-creation with Source, okay? So this says the Gryphon. The Gryphon energy signifies protection and guardianship, stands as your guardian, reminding you that you are protected by forces who watch over you. Whoa. So what is it that you cannot do? Once we eliminate that question, what is it that I cannot do? We start to focus more on, well, what can I do, right? Instead of saying what I don't want, I just say what I want. And I say it quite intentionally. And I do it from a space and a place that benefits myself and others. It always turns out well. Executioner. The executioner calls you to release what no longer serves you and your highest good. Reclaim your sovereignty. Speak your truth and step into your authority. Ooh. Ooh, I love the art. I love this. I love this for you, life path number 2. Executioner. So something needs to be executed. That means to follow through with something. Start it, complete it, implement your authority, step into that unapologetically. You are a sovereign being. You have all that you need and you're connected to Source. This says the frog, the footman. Be open to new opportunities like the frog footman, delivering messages and opening doors. Notice signs and intuitive nudges guiding you to an unexpected path of growth and fulfillment. I love that. I love that. Don't you love that? So this is what the universe is saying. So there's a lot of energy currently that the universe is reminding you about new beginnings, doing something new, opening new doors. Overall energy is really just about examining your surroundings. If for whatever reason you feel like you've been somewhere too long, imagine yourself being exactly where you want to be and then execute that idea. Sometimes execution could just be a thought in your mind's eye, right? So let's see what's going on for life path number 2. What's going on by way of tarot? Holy divine angels and spirits, we love you so much. Show us what's going on. Thank you for all this beautiful energy, universe, for my beautiful life path number 2s. I love y'all so very much. And I'm so glad to have this energy around you. Let's just see. Holy Spirit, what's going on? Show us what we need to see. The Emperor. Ooh, something about leadership. Divine masculine energy. Okay, come through life path number 2. And the Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, there's a new beginning here. There's a new door opening for you. Spirit is saying, go. This is exactly what you want. This is exactly what you manifest. Now, for some of you, this is just confirmation, clarification. You're currently already in this energy. Three of Swords. The Three of Swords represents you healing your heart and going towards a new beginning. The Emperor could also represent taking control of your life and making decisions for yourself quite intentionally and getting closer to God. I cannot make this up. Big Hierophant energy. Hierophant also could be a commitment, a marriage, a divine marriage. Yeah, I can't make this up. Look at you. Look at your life path. Is this how you gonna come out the gate? Life path number 2. This is what you're manifesting. I love this energy. The Emperor to the Empress. New beginning. Okay. You're taking a leap of faith. You're going to walk through that new door with the Fool's energy at the bottom of the deck. Collaborating well. You got somebody that wants to collaborate with you. This is beautiful. In business and personal. The Hierophant energy. Life path number 2. Yeah, look. You've come to the realization of something. The Tower right now with this particular energy is a good one. Look at the Lovers. I love this. This is a beautiful energy. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah, look. Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. So something about having everything that you need in order to have this new beginning. I claim it. Somebody comment down below. I got everything that I need in order to walk through this new door, new you, new, and imagining that. It's the creative imagining faculty. Like, if not just for a moment or even a little bit longer than that, sit in solitude, take a deep breath, and imagine what this is that's coming in for you, because this is what you're projecting out into the world. So this is what you will have. Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. I love this. You are sailing to calmer waters. 6 of Swords, big Aquarius energy, tapping into your water elements, earth elements, and your fire. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm so happy to do this reading. I love this. Something about good news coming in with the 8 of Wands. You got love here. You got understanding. You got a closer relationship with God. You got the Emperor to the Empress. Something about a beautiful divine union, the Sun, because you're happy. You're learning how to give. You're learning how to extend a helping hand and how not to overextend or how to bend in ways that will hurt you. Yeah, I love that. You've healed from something. With the 3 of Swords, you healed from something. Life path number 2. You sure did. You sure did. Look at you. Look at you out here just to healing. You got the Star's energy. You're holding yourself in high regard. Look at the Star. And you got the 6 of Cups, which represents the past. Yeah, listen, you got some testimonies that you're well with. You've healed from. This is how you mastered yourself. That's the beautiful part about being in the Sun's energy, is that by the time you get to the Sun's energy, you're so grateful with this energy of gratitude because of what you've had to go through. Because this tower, this is a good tower. This is a tower of like, this is like an epiphany, an aha moment. Like only seeing the truth in the matter. Yeah, I love that. I love this. You're coming up as the High Priestess. I love this for you. I love this for us. I'm so honored to have done this reading. I'm really, really glad. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you all, I don't know, I'm just really happy. This really made me happy. Like the energy that's coming off of this right here is like something really big is happening. It's exciting. It's new. You know, sometimes it feels a little uncomfortable because it's like, okay, what's going to happen? But it's all good. You know, we're at the point where it's like, okay, everything is good. Everything is good. It's all well. This is beautiful. I love it. So listen, take this as it resonates. Okay. I love you. And I thank you for being here. If you like this content, like I said, like, love, share, comment down below. Let me know what you think needs to change or what you want to see here. Mi casa es su casa. Remember to wrap your arms around yourself. Always take a deep breath and remind yourself, self, I have every right to be here. All is well and all is okay. And make sure you tell yourself, I love you. And find a mirror and do it as often as you need to, until you just absolutely project so much love out into the universe that you are walking, breathing love. And I feel like you absolutely are doing that. So this is your confirmation. I love you so much. I will see you in the next video. Until then, peace be with you.